don't know why the fandom does not treat Glinda the way that we do like Agatha from Agatha All Along or Penguin. Because this woman is a villain. Spoilers if you haven't seen Wicked. It's been so interesting for me to see the fandom infantilize Glinda because honestly, I think that's the point of Wicked. Glinda is not ditzy. Glinda doesn't have to tragically watch her best friend suffer. Glinda is a passive activist who only acts in her own self-interest. In the very first scene, we see Glinda let those little munchkins talk crazy about her homegirl. And we see her actively deny how close she and Elphaba were, and also let the munchkins talk crazy about her, perpetuating stereotypes like she's allergic to water. And we go to the flashback and Shiz, and Glinda is Elphaba's biggest op. Only is she doing things maliciously to Elphaba, but she also does it to Nessa. We also know that the only reason why Glinda does not like Elphaba is because of the way that she looks. And we watch her weaponize the student body against Elphaba and not take time to learn who this woman is. I've seen so many people talking about how emotional it was to watch the two of them dance, but to me, it still felt insidious because the only reason why she chose to dance with Elphaba is because Elphaba did something for her. He got her into that class that she's been trying to get into all year. Elphaba was ready to stop her education to help this woman out. The least she could do is join her on that dance floor, especially since everyone there was treating Elphaba as a pariah because of her. And then once she realizes what a great asset Elphaba is, she then decides to invest in her and make her more palpable for the masses. That line that everybody's tripping about where she's like, "Don't make me laugh, they were popular," right? It's so important because what it's showing us is that this woman is not ditzy. She knows society standards and that adhering to them will help you move forward. And she's schooling my girl on that. Even that big moment where she decides to change her name to Glinda, we know she's doing that because she feels Fiyero slipping away and understands that he cares about that stuff. Her investment with the cause is just as much as her investment in Elphaba, which paid off because the minute that Elphaba got an opportunity, she took Glinda with her. And the moment that Elphaba needed Glinda, Glinda dipped. He had a choice and she chose her ambition. It's in the lyrics and it wasn't tragic. It's who Glinda's been this entire movie. The gag is, yes, people didn't like Elphaba, but if she was with Glinda, maybe they would have been able to do more. It's just something that Elphaba even says, like, if we're together, we're unstoppable. People aren't going to challenge us because we all know that people do not like Elphaba, but they love Glinda. She has money, she has status, she's beautiful. But Glinda would never jeopardize her own comfortability. Those of you who are about to get my comics about, oh, in Act 2, we see her struggling, blah, 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 blah. Spoilers for Act 2. No, we don't. She's even worse to her in Act 2. Yes, Elphaba does run away with her man. She gives Elphaba's family heirloom to the woman that murdered her sister. She's willing to trap Fiyero in that marriage proposal that Morrible sets up. She lets those rumors spread. And even in the end, when that girl is dead and there's nothing to do, she still calls her wicked. She still perpetuates those stereotypes. Anything to keep her status in that goddamn bubble. This is a dangerous friend to have around. I'm not saying we shouldn't like her. I love this movie. I love the songs. I love Krista Chenoweth and I love Ariana Grande. I'm just saying I love Glinda in the way that I love Agatha. I love Glinda in the way that I love Penguin. We need to stop infantilizing her. She knows what she's doing.